Hello, my name is Lana. I am Ukrainian and it's been almost 9 years I live in Paris. And this year, one of my resolutions is to get out of my comfort zone. And trust me, creating a YouTube channel is definitely one of those things for me. And I've been postponing and resisting this for a very long time. So this is a really big step for me. My very first video you're about to watch is about my New Year and winter holidays, which I spent back in Ukraine with my family. And yes, I know we're in March already, and New Year feels like it was a lifetime ago. But as I told, it took me some time to launch this, and this was a very special trip for me, so please bear with me. You obviously know my country is going through one of the most difficult periods in its history right now. Yet, what I want to do with this video is to give you a glimpse on the other side, the great people, great places, great traditions we have back in home, because Ukraine is a really beautiful country, and I hope that one day each of you will be able to experience its beauty for yourself. I was born in the very south of Ukraine in the city called Odessa, which is on the shore of the Black Sea. And when I was 16, after finishing high school, I decided to leave because it felt too small for me. And yes, it's a city of 1 million people, so technically it's not that small. But back in time, I felt I needed something bigger. And I left nearly 14 years ago, but this city will always have a piece of my heart because there is something truly special about Odessa, and it is people, the sea, and the atmosphere in the city overall. Most common question I get from my European friends is how you can get to Ukraine right now, since all the airports inside the country are obviously closed. The length of the trip really depends on the part of Ukraine you're traveling to. For example, for those heading to the capital of Ukraine or to western part, the journey through Romania and Poland may take longer. For us, people heading to Odessa, we are relatively lucky, if I can say so, in this situation because we're close to the Republic of Moldova and it takes us around 4 hours from its capital to Odessa by land, assuming there are no delays at the border. This time, my trip to Ukraine looked something like this. I first took a plane from Paris to Chisinau, Moldova's capital, with a layover in Vienna. From there, you have two options. Either take a bus that runs every hour or take a taxi or car, which is also easy to arrange. After you pass a land border, it is only a 1 hour ride to the city center of Odessa. The first thing you do when you arrive in Odessa is obviously take a walk by the sea. It's really fulfilling to see people continuing living their lives and enjoying these simple pleasures. Recently, a local piano musician has started organizing sunrise and weekend performances right by the water. This is a very special moment for people to come together, enjoying the music and feeling connected. After spending 2 days in Odessa, my parents and I headed to the western part of Ukraine to a ski resort called Bukovel. It is one of the largest ski resorts in Eastern Europe, which is located almost on the ridgelines of the Carpathian Mountains at an elevation of 900 meters above the sea level. Overall, I find Bukovel to be a quite expensive resort comparing to the average wages in Ukraine. While ski pass is almost half of the price if we compare it to French Alps, accommodation, restaurants, activities, they're still quite pricey. That's why many people choose to stay in the areas surrounding Bukovel rather than at the resort itself. This is me on our 10-hour road trip. We stayed at the Hey Boutique Hotel located right in the center of Bukovel. Since it was high season just before Christmas, the hotel was fully booked and I had to share a room with my parents as it was the last available one. Overall, we paid around $2,000 for 3 nights in this high season, which is
really pricey for Ukraine, but it was totally worth it. This hotel has two restaurants. A daily local is where you can have breakfast and lunch, and honestly, this was the best a la carte breakfast I've ever had at the hotel. Unique, healthy combinations and incredibly tasty. 88 Vinotek is the hotel's evening restaurant, boasting the largest wine cellar in the Bukovel resort with 900 bottles of Ukrainian wine, along with a selection of international wines. For the food, we tried the chef's specialty, which is an oxtail pie with baked bone marrow, which was incredibly tender and delicious. The hotel also offers a yoga room where you can enjoy morning yoga or a workout with a beautiful view of the ski slopes, a beautiful bar where you can taste a signature cocktail, and of course the most stunning spa you could ever imagine. This hotel opened in 2022 and still feels very fresh. The concept is inspired by the rich nature of the Carpathian Mountains. Their botanical atlas features 88 varieties of local herbs, which is reflected in the hotel's interiors and the names of the hotel's restaurants. This is me trying to create some Instagrammable content in the infinity pool at the hotel spa, which offers also a wide range of massages and relaxing rituals. On average, a massage here costs around $100 per hour. I think I've spent most of the time in the spa and don't regret it at all because look how beautiful it is. There is also a herbal sauna that envelops you in warm, fragrant steam, a Roman steam bath to help restore your body, and the most popular spot, a Finnish sauna with a stunning panoramic view. On Christmas Eve, we tasted kutia, a traditional sweet porridge made from wet grains, honey, and poppy seeds. It symbolizes prosperity and well-being while also marking the unity between the living and the departed. The evening ended with traditional Ukrainian Christmas songs and kalyatki, which are the carols sung across Eastern Europe during the holiday season. It is believed that everything sung about in these carols will come true. You're probably wondering where is the skiing content from the ski resort. Well, yes, we did ski, but just once. Well, the nature there is really beautiful. Some of the ski slopes were closed because there wasn't that much snow. I did take a 2-hour lesson with the coach to see if I still remembered how to ski, as it's been a while. And well, yes, I do remember, but I'll try again next year. One of my favorite moments from this trip was when our friends joined us for the last night in the hotel, and we organized a meet and greet for them with local musicians. They performed several Ukrainian songs, and it was very colorful, vibrant, and authentic. I honestly loved these 3 days, the hotel, the service, the authenticity of the region and its people. And after these 3 fulfilling days, we headed back home to Odessa just in time to prepare for New Year's Eve. In Ukraine and across much of Eastern Europe, New Year's Eve is celebrated with much more enthusiasm than Christmas. The preparation starts several days in advance with families cooking traditional New Year's dishes, decorating their homes, and watching classic New Year's movies and musicals. I went with my father to buy a Christmas tree, and yes, we waited until the last moment, so it's really more of a New Year's tree. We always go for a real tree because that smell simply can't be replaced by anything. My mom decorated it with a large red bow, as it's the trend on Instagram now, and just look at this beautiful, special atmosphere it creates at home. In Eastern Europe, we have traditional New Year dishes that you can find on 99% of tables during this night. One of these is Olivier salad. It's very easy to make. You simply chop boiled potatoes, carrots, dill pickles, eggs, ham or boiled chicken. Then you add green peas and optionally onions. Finally, you dress it with salt, pepper, and mayonnaise. And voila! Another common salad is literally called herring under a fur coat. It's a layered salad composed of diced salted herring covered with layers of grated boiled eggs, potatoes, carrots, beets, chopped onions, and of course mayonnaise. Yes, we do love mayonnaise in Eastern Europe. The final layer of grated boiled beetroot topped with mayonnaise gives the salad its characteristic rich purple color.
Hello everyone, it's 31st December, meaning that today is one of the biggest holidays we celebrate in Ukraine, New Year. The New Year is really a big deal in Ukraine and in Eastern Europe overall. So today I have my grandparents who arrive, my aunt and uncle. It's been many years that I celebrate New Year with my family. For me, it's a very family, cozy holiday. We always cook a lot of food. The table will be full of food that we continue to eat during the first week of January.
Later in the day, my uncle and aunt arrived, and we spent the rest of the time watching old movies and New Year TV shows, and of course, flipping through photo albums together. By the way, here is 6-year-old me enjoying a wine tour with my parents and their friends. Kidding, I was just bored and asleep. We always dress up for New Year's Eve, and this time, for the year of the green wooden snake, according to the Chinese calendar, I chose a green dress. And here is my grandmother arriving just on time, singing Ukrainian Christmas carols.
На кошару, чи ягнятка покотились, чи овечки народилися.
Here is our New Year table with a bit of food, and even more food. Yes, this is actually our Eastern European table with all the dishes that last through the entire first week of January. Then we usually take photos with the whole family, capturing the best memories of our rare gatherings all together. My favorite moment is simply feeling grateful that all my family is healthy and able to be there. I remember in the past, exactly at midnight, many people would write their wishes on a piece of paper, burn it, then put the ashes into a glass of champagne and drink it. We used to do it too, but not anymore as it became too rushed and stressful. Now we simply thank the past year, raise a toast, and wish everyone a very happy new year. And then comes an obligatory part of every Eastern European celebration, which is the family discussion or disputes about politics and religion. So after the whole family argued and made up, the final part of the evening arrives, the dance part. By the way, the video was shot at 4 a.m. and everyone went to bed only at 5. So yes, even at home, just in our apartment, we celebrate this holiday in a very fun and warm way. And this is my favorite moment to start the new year. I've only shown a little part of my journey back home, and behind the scenes there were many other moments like warm meetings and conversations with my friends, health checkups, and beauty treatments that us Ukrainian women always indulge in when we come back home for vacations, because the quality of beauty services in Ukraine is far superior to that one in Europe. That was it for my very first video on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you liked it and discovered something new about my country and its traditions. I have so many more things to share about my life in Paris and just life overall, and I will be very grateful for your support, as creating this channel and this video specifically was a real struggle for me. And here is a confirmation. So, why I say so much? So and like. Like and so. How to stop saying this so many times? So many times. In Odessa or to Odessa? In Odessa. It's so hard to be not a native speaker and do YouTube. This is really getting out of my comfort zone. Tired. Why no one told me it's so hard? And it's only one video, it's only my first video. Oh my god, God, give me the force. March. Hello, it's been 100 times I'm trying to record this video.